Alright, the first thing we're going to talk about with this blue menu, I'm going to break each of these things down. So for this video, we're only looking at the account button. Within each blue menu, a whole white menu shows up. So for this video only, we're going to talk about profile, settings, notifications, and files. We're not going to talk about eProfiles or ePortfolios. For your profile, if you click on that, this gives you your bio. So if you want people to, if they visit your bio, parents, students, I would write something, about who you are, where you come from, anything like that, your pedagogy, and you can also have links. To change it, just click Edit Profile, and what you're going to have here is a little word processor spot. Nothing fancy. The minute you start typing, type, it appears. You can't change the font, you can't change the size, and that's totally fine. Down here, if you can't see what you're typing, just click on this and it'll stretch it out so you have a bigger workspace. And so I've kept my profile pretty short and sweet. The other things you can do is post links. So if you've got parents and students and you want to direct them to your profile, let them know that your team page is there, or textbook pages, or any website you visit on a frequent basis, I would put there. Just click Add Another Link, give it a name of link, and then copy paste the link there. So HTTP blah 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 blah. And if you don't want that link anymore, just hit the X and it deletes it. And once you've made your changes, hit Save Profile. Now, the only thing I want to show you is this additional contact. If you want people to contact you, you can click on Message. There's nothing there, but you can do Google Drive or you can do Twitter. I don't do any of those because if I want them to contact me, I'd rather them just email me or use the inbox, which we'll talk about later. Let's move on. Another thing you can control is notifications. Notifications, there's two ways. The first way of notifications is your email address. The second is if you have Canvas on your phone, iPad, Android device. Let's talk email first. Any update that happens in in Canvas can be emailed to you. So any update here, if you look at some of these things, like for example, an announcement gets posted, you can get an email. If someone submits an assignment, they can email you. If someone leaves a comment on an assignment, you can get an email. If you want an email for every single thing, click the check mark and you can be notified right away. If you'd rather have like a daily message, so your inbox isn't totally filled, but you do get updated on a daily basis, you can do a daily summary. If you'd rather just get a weekly summary, that's the calendar. And if you'd like no notifications in your email at all, I would click the X. Since I visit Canvas quite frequently, I do X's on everything except for a conversation message. That way I get an email whenever that's posted so I can respond to people as quickly as I can. But everything else I do an X because I don't want emails for that because I'm on Canvas pretty frequently. But if you don't think you're going to be on Canvas too frequently and you might want some kind of notification and you're using Canvas more as a communication tool, maybe what you do is a daily or a weekly summary. The other thing you can do if you've got Canvas on your iPhone or Android phone, what you can do is have some things notifying you that way. Since I have my phone with me all the time and I don't mind grading, like if I'm at the store walking around and someone submits an assignment and I go, oh, that's a 10-point assignment. I just need to check it real quick. I don't mind that. So for example, anytime an announcement's posted, I get a notification on my phone. I'm a part of the tech team, so I will get those notifications. Whenever a kid submits an assignment, I will get a notification on my phone. And whenever a student comments and asks a question on an assignment, I will get a notification. I don't mind getting those on my phone. So that's up to you. Personalize it how you like it. The next thing I'm going to talk about are files. Anything you upload into Canvas will be stored here in your Files link, and that can be found under your account. Now, this looks overwhelming, but if you've used Moodle before, it's kind of similar to Moodle. What happens over here are all your files. Anything that you've created and uploaded and you want to take control of, I would create a folder and I would upload your documents there. Or if you upload it within the class, it's going to show up in any one of your classes. That is a lot of classes for me. So I'm going to create custom folders and I'm going to have some control over that since I've got a lot of classes, 24 a year. what you do is you can see all the different things here. I upload a lot of pictures, but do know you can upload anything. It can be a picture, it can be a Word document, it can be a PowerPoint, it can be a video, it can be audio, it can be a lot of different things. So if you want to upload or create a folder, you simply add a folder. I'm going to have a folder for, we do paper tweets every year. So I'm going to call it paper tweets for my kids to turn in assignments so we can update Twitter. Hit enter, and there's my folder, paper tweets. Then if I want to upload a file into paper tweets, you just simply click upload. It'll access your computer, go to your H drive, upload what you want, and what you'll see is it's right there. So if you click on what you want, a little preview shows up of what you can do. And it'll show, you know, oh, is that what I wanted? That is what I wanted. All right. Let me close out of this. There's an infographic preview. When you're done with that, you can close it. So again, you can download it. So maybe you're at home and you've got downloads. You can get info about how big the file is. I mean, you can. It's going to tell you everything. When you're done with this, go to. You can search for files. So maybe you know you've got. Oh, what was that thing? I called it a cake. Hit enter. There's my cake metaphor. So it's even searchable. So if you remember the name of it, but you can't remember the folder, just search for it. Going back to Mr. Williams, the other thing I wanted to show you under Files is you're going to have some other buttons up here. So if you click on the item, like not click on it, but just highlight it, you can see it. You can manage access. So maybe I published it, or I want to unpublish it so no one has it, or have a restricted access. And so only students can see it a different way. So you can even control how people see it. You can download it, you can move it, or you can delete it. So those buttons, if you highlight items by clicking off to the, don't click on the actual name of it. Click back on your name, and the last thing we're going to look at is settings. Alright, with settings, there's going to be some things here you don't really mess with. Like you can add another email if you have it, another contact method if you have it. Like I said, I'd rather just people email me if they need to, or again, go to inbox. All this stuff you can't change under your settings, my name, who I am, the language. But what you can do is add some registered services. I've connected my school Google Drive to it. So let me show you what this looks like. It's going to highlight over here. Click on this account. You want to authorize Google Drive access. I've got two accounts, my personal and my professional. I'm going to click on my professional, my school one. Allow, have offline access. I'm going to allow it. That way it can pull files from my Google Drive into Canvas. So if I've got some slideshows or photos or things in Google Drive that I want to pull into there, I can do that. And then integrations. I've got Canvas for Android, which is my LG phone right now. I have two phones on here because I switched phones recently, so I'm going to delete my old phone. I've got access to Commons and all this stuff. So that's like once you access your phone there, that's what's going to do. Feature options, UI, high contrast, don't even worry about that. So the only thing I would do here is add Google. And if you have an Android account, that will show up, or iPhone, and you download the app, that will show up there. You don't have to do anything there. It's going to show up on its own. So the only thing you need to mess with is Google Drive if you'd like, and your Twitter account if you'd like. Don't even worry about ePortfolios right now. And then you can log out of your account. So that is how the first account link works. And that's all I'm going to talk about with this video.